just going to show y'all realistically what needs to be done before we actually start removing. Say what's up, Dusky. Say what's up, dude. So these are your vacuum lines. Obviously, there's a vacuum line that runs underneath. To my knowledge, this vacuum line right here, if I can get to it, is going to be for fuel. Okay, so we're going to have to reroute that over to the vacuum line that runs down here. I'll show y'all when I get that out. You'll also want to take off this solenoid right here, the connector. We can just let that dangle. Yes, you're going to most likely have a check engine light when you do this, but that's part of Miata life. So take off this solenoid. I'm going to go get an actual ratchet instead of an open. Run these vacuum lines right here, both come off. This charcoal canister should pull up off of its mount. That's back here, and we'll get to removing the mount as well. Alrighty, let's get it done. Well, guys, I did something. At least I did something today. I finally got her out. This one, so this says tank, right? So there's one that runs from the fuel line, or from the fuel itself. I think it's this. Let me smell it. Oh God, yeah, that's gasoline. That shit is strong. So I'm gonna have to find, there's a vacuum tube down here that I can rerun this to. I'm gonna have to figure out where, but that's definitely fuel. So we're gonna have to route that to somewhere. We're gonna take this vacuum line and we're gonna plug it in, or plug it up just like this one is. We're gonna plug it. We're gonna leave the sensor here for now because I can't get the bolt out without cutting the bushing. But we got this big ugly thing out, so it's time to start going from there, making steps forward, baby. This might actually save y'all about 5 minutes, like I didn't. I tried to take off the bracket for the AC solenoid and everything like that. This bracket's way too flimsy. I mean, look at it. I'm bending it with my hand. So what you're going to do is just take a needle nose, or a flathead screwdriver, sorry. Stick it in there and pry that little push pin down, and they'll come right off. And then that'll give you a lot better access over to this tube. This is the tube we're trying to remove right here. If you need to get some pliers around it, you're probably going to have to. I've had to, and I still can't get it off. So we'll be back in a few minutes when she's off. If you have WD-40, grab that, and it's going to help you a lot. You can see where I had to hit that metal hard line with a screwdriver, which I did not want to have to do. But that second rib joint right there is what got it, man. Dude, that thing is on there. So we're supposed to be able to just run it to this hard line right here, which this is way too much wire. So I'm going to have to cut this right before the bend. All right. So we're going to cut this wire right before the bend, as you can see, so it can fit down in there. It'll be right before the bend, boom, and then we'll have that re-vacuumed. Be right back with that. All right, guys, so we got the vacuum line off of both hard lines. So now we're going to go inside and we're going to cut it right just before this elbow right here. That way we could have it ram, boom, and then just before the elbow, turn it over down to the other hard line down here. So cut it right before this elbow that connected to your original hard line, or to your original charcoal canister, and then we're going to reroute it to that hard line. Now take in mind, this was the one that went into the top of the charcoal canister, as you could tell with the way. So you want to cut at the second elbow before the charcoal canister right here. We'll be back. I'll be the first to tell you, use whatever you got to. That's a kitchen knife. Doesn't bother me. Look at that clean cut, dude. It's good enough. It'll do the trick. It will do the trick. Hey, I'm not trying to look pretty. I'm trying to go fast, dude. That's all that matters. So now we're just going to get this line back on. Should be 10 times easier going on than it was coming off. Yep, and indeed it was 10 times easier going on than it was coming off. Alrighty. Then I'm going to have to get this clamp moved out of the way. I really wish I had my phone mount so I didn't have to do this all with one hand. And then we will try to get this onto this hard line. So guys, we went ahead and took off the windshield washer fluid because I don't ever use it anyways, which is mounted right there to those two bolt holes. Don't lick that, buddy. And then you can see the two bolt holes right there. They're just 10 mil. They come out. The actual cord itself, which runs right here and down to the bottom of the reservoir where the actual pump is. Move. The actual pump's on that side. Yeah. So you just literally rip the little cable right there out of the pump. Yeah, I got a little bit of washer fluid down there. We're going to rinse it out. But as of now, we got the washer fluid tank and the charcoal canister removed. So guys, that's basically it. It's not that hard. It's a couple bolts in and out and you're done. We removed the windshield washer wiper fluid canister, which frees up a lot of space, and as well as the charcoal canister, which you're gonna have to do both of those if you want to actually you can keep the windshield washer fluid, but if you want to go skunk 2 intake, you have to remove the charcoal side of things. So we went ahead and did the windshield washer fluid, if I could talk. But I do appreciate y'all watching everything. This has been another Beard Meets vlog. If y'all love Miata content or anything car related, go ahead, hit that subscribe, like, and comment. I very much appreciate it. Until the next time, peace out.